The scriptures I'll be using are Romans 4:4 through 5, Galatians 5:4, and Galatians 2:21. So I've recently served as an intern at my church, Christ Chapel, and throughout this time I've learned so many cool, beneficial things about ministry and cleaning carpets. Got pretty good at that too. But one of the biggest things I learned was that I am actually bad at receiving. And how I learned this was when I was brought onto the staff. Pastor Johnny told me, we're going to pay you through this internship, but it's not going to be compensation for the works that you do. It's going to be solely to pour into you and to bless you as you learn and grow in ministry. It would be a gift to me that would require no extra work beyond what I was already doing as a volunteer. Now, at first, this was not an easy concept. I would overload on tasks. Anything that I saw around the church, I'd be like, I'm your guy, I'm going to take care of that, I'll do that, I'll help you, because I was trying to earn my paycheck. And eventually, I got burned out very quickly because I didn't know how to just receive. But I was reading in Romans chapter 4, verses 4 through 5, it says, when people work, their wages are not a gift, but something that they have earned. But people are counted as righteous not because of their work, but because of their faith in God who forgives sinners. And then I realized, Pastor John's gift to me was very similar to God's gift of grace to us. When we're saved by grace alone, through faith in Jesus alone. We can't earn salvation. All we have to do is receive God's gift of grace. Receiving His grace is an act of faith. See, many people get lost because they try to merit salvation. They try to be righteous enough to earn salvation. Maybe some of us in this room today. And just like I got burned out trying to earn my paycheck at the church, we can get burned out so easily as Christians trying to earn salvation.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, I would go for a week or two trying my absolute hardest not to sin, trying to be righteous, and then inevitably I would mess up, I would fail, and it would feel like I had lost my salvation because of my failure. And this was a complete misunderstanding of grace. In Galatians 5:4, it says, if we try to earn salvation by keeping the law, we have actually fallen away from God's grace and have been cut off from Christ. Galatians 2:21 says, if we were able to earn righteousness through following the law, then Christ would have died needlessly, and you'd have to completely abandon truth in order to claim that Jesus died for no reason.
Yeah.
If I had never learned to receive Pastor John's gift, I would have been rejecting his generosity. The same goes with grace, by trying to earn it. If we can't receive, we will end up living under a false grace and depending upon a false salvation. We have to always be checking our hearts and make sure we're not living under a Pharisee-like works-based understanding of our relationship with Christ and salvation. See, when I finally received Pastor John's gift, the motivation I had for the works I was doing shifted from trying to earn my paycheck to now serving others because of the generosity I had received. The same goes with our walk with Christ. The works we do should be a reaction to God's love for us, not a prerequisite to salvation.
Yeah.
When we work from grace instead of for grace, we will be sustained and we won't burn out.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to leave you with a question. Have you truly received God's grace as a gift, or are you trying to earn a salvation